This is episode 36, Exploring with Edna. A different sort of exploration today. Definitely not what you're used to, but we're making a garden bed. Got a bunch of free wood from work here. As you see, it's these big old shipping boxes. Stuff came in. And quite frankly, a lot of good wood there. I would probably say about 200 good old bucks worth of lumber here, pretty much for free. So we've been wanting to grow some plants, mainly like peppers and stuff to eat during the year. And we're going to repurpose this and make some garden beds. So we got the first pallet teared down to where we want it to. We're just going to expand this, the width, by 1 2x4. I'm leaving the existing substructure, if that's what you want to call it, because this is good and very sturdy. So I think this is about, I think it is a 12 feet of board roughly, or maybe 11 feet. So right now it's about 11 foot by 14 inches roughly. I might be a little bit off, but we're going to expand that to be a little bit wider because we want a little bit more room. We've got everything teared down as I previously showed. We wanted to use this bottom framing because it's nice and sturdy. It is just a little too thin, so we added some 2x4s on the side, and that's where we'll attach the arms to. We'll get this to where it's going to be because I don't have enough lifting help necessarily to move this fully assembled, so we'll assemble it in place. So I didn't show you a few steps here. They're pretty mundane. We pretty much just capped the tops all to 14 inches. So it's 14 inches across the board. We cut our waffle board, I think that's what it's called, to the size, height, and for the bottom. As you can see, we actually have a enclosed garden bed at this point. Our next steps are to drill 4 drain holes, sort of evenly distributed. It's not technically that mattersome. And we're also going to line this with plastic. So I don't have big plastic sheets, but I have heavy 3mm thick, or 3 ml thick garbage bags here. We're going to cut down, tape together, and staple to the inside of this so we have a plastic lined garden bed so the wood just doesn't rot away. I will get that done here and show you how it looks. We got 4 holes poked in the plastic and in the box, drilled through the box of course. We're going to work on our finished pieces now. That's going to cap everything off, and we should be good to go. And I'll show you how that looks when we're done. And otherwise, for general protection, we did apply some just plastic to the bottom of the feet of the planters to help prevent wood rot. And if it lasts us five years or so, we're happy. Here we are. We're fully assembled. We got the plastic on the bottom of the feet to prevent moisture from coming up and affecting the wood as much. That should hopefully be a semi-preventative measure. We got the border around it now. Nice top to the thing. It's not perfect, but it's free wood. We had the screws. So effectively, I mean, we're only $35 into this project just to get soil. And on top of that, you know, we're just realistically gonna have to buy maybe 10 bucks worth of seeds at most. We got a nice 10 foot by 14 to 18 inch garden bed here. I forget the exact measurements, but so there we are. I'm going to fill it up with dirt now. We got the dirt. Sounds like a bad slogan. Well, we're at a pause point here. We're just not gonna see the finished staining until tomorrow, when we're gonna do a light colored stain on the front and on the top. But just because it's not going to be seen as much, it looks really ugly. But as you can see, we had some dark red stain and a lot of spray paint, so I spray painted, protected the undercoat of the wood as good as I felt it should. If in 5 years the stain's still in good shape, I'll probably take the time to give it a detailed paint job a little bit more thoroughly. But for the sake of just having something now, it's all together, it's all working, it's all intact. Even got the water lines, part of the irrigation system here, that's not energized right now because winter mode, but got 3 of those nozzles in the bed that should take care of watering. But yeah, it's looking good. So that's the end of the product. Here's the end result. Free wood, 35 bucks worth of dirt, stains and paint we already had on hand. It's all good to go.